There's a harbour light across the bay. I've been watching it for hours now. It doesn't ask me what to say, it just holds its place and shows me how. Steady in the dark and white, something constant on my side. Harbour light, don't go out. That's what stillness is about. Harbour light, soft and far, close enough to know you are. I've been drifting without anchor through the weeks that blur to one. Not with fear, not with rancor, just unsure of what I've done. Steady in the dark and white, something constant on my side. Harbour light, don't go out. That's what stillness is about. Harbour light, soft and far, close enough to know you are. Maybe that's all I needed. One light that didn't move. The amber signal blinks above. The intersection no one cross. In the late hour that I love, when the city counts its losses. Amber signal, hold your peace. Above the empty amber street. Amber signal, warm and slow. The only light I need to know. I've watched it blink through many evenings, from the window or the corner seat. It doesn't know the silent meanings of the light it keeps repeating. Amber signal, hold your beat. Of the empty amber street. Amber rose above my head, not the open sky and all its height, but something warm and sheltered instead. Low canopy, close and kind, a ceiling for the restless mind. The open sky has its own beauty, its vastness and its endless reach. But tonight my heart requires duty to something closer, something each. Low canopy, close and kind, a ceiling for the restless mind. Low canopy, hold me near, something warm when I am here. Low canopy, soft and white, something above to step inside, just close enough, just sheltered enough. That's all I need tonight. into the warm dark. At night the city turns to shapes, to angles, lines and perfect curves. The daylight chaos somehow drapes into the geometry that serves. Late geometry, clean and still, everything exactly where it will. Geometry, night's design, every shadow into line. Late geometry, soft and true, the city showing its backbone through. That hides beneath the daily mess, the city's invisible border of structure underneath the stress. Light geometry, clean and still, everything exactly where it will. Light geometry, night's design, every shadow into line. Late geometry, soft and true, the city showing its backbone through. Even chaos has its structure. You just have to wait until night to see it. There's a low language in the evening that doesn't need words to be said. A warmth in the quiet receiving of everything left instead. Low language felt not heard, below the reach of any word. Low language, warm and clear, the language only felt from near. Low language, deep and wide, the language of the inside. to pass and everything that's getting fuller. Copper rain fall on me, softer than I thought I'd be. Copper rain, warm and white, everything is washed and clarified in the amber of the late nightfall. The copper rain that covers all. Copper rain, still falling, still gold. Low tide evening, pulling back, everything receding into black. The water leaving what it brought, the silence keeping what it thought. Low tide evening, mind to keep the space between the shallow and the deep. Low tide evening, soft remain what's left behind after the rain. I love the low tide of the night, when everything pulls back to reveal the small things hidden from the light, the quiet things I finally feel. Low tide evening, mind to keep the space between shallow and the deep. Low tide evening, soft remain what's left behind after the rain. Low tide, everything receding. What remains is mine. Mm.